In this quick video, what we're going to be doing is running through how to use a compactor, which we'll be using in this case. Apologies for the sweat, but I am human, and not only that, I've been grafting hard, breaking down all of these bricks. So we've got a compactor here. This is one of the smaller versions. This is a 36-inch plate. It's a Honda brand, petrol motor. We've got the fuel tank at the top. We've got our on and off switch here, which we'll cut out. We've got our pull start, and then we've got our choke here as well. So if you're starting cold, normally what you want to do is switch that arrow to this little diagram here. First time, if you're restarting the motor, then you don't need it. It should be warm enough. And then what we've got is our handle, which is on some rubber seals just to prevent the vibration going through your body and your arms. But essentially what it is just a plate which is very heavy, and it just runs over and tries to smooth out and compress the ground as much as possible, ready for whatever you're going to put on top. So when you're starting, make sure that first things first is you've got all your safety goggles and equipment. So what we'll do is get kitted up, and then we will get the motor switched on and run through. Right, so let's get started. Right, so this lever here is your speed that you want it to go at. So on this particular model, if we pull it up, it's got a turtle, which means minimum, so it slows it down. If you push it down, it goes a bit faster. So I'm going to start off with it at the slowest pace, and then what we'll do is if we need to pick up the pace, we can just slowly move that down. So we'll push that up. Although it's relatively warm today, we shouldn't really need the choke, because what you need to do is switch it off, make sure you don't flood the engine. So we're going to start the motor with it off because it's a relatively warm day. If it's cold, then I recommend putting it on to putting the choke on. So put the choke off, switch the machine to on, which should allow the fuel to start processing through, and then we'll just pull the starter motor to get us started. Right, so it's not starting, so to choke on. So once I got the engine started, as you can see, I switched off the choke and then restarted the engine, and it was running at optimal speed. So highly recommend just switching off the choke once you've got the engine started, and that should do the job nicely.